When I was researching, I'm like, listen, when you're dealing with people who I grew up in California all my life without me knowing anything else. I thought the whole world was 18 because that's what I grew up under. So now I have to put myself in the shoes of somebody growing up in New York or Jersey or whatever, to where they're being taught when you're 17 this, when you're 16 that, as if I was taught when you're 18 this, when you're, you know what I'm saying?
Now,
so Jersey is 16,
wait, hold on.
New York is 17.
Now I'm probably going to regret bringing this up because I'm not trying to have you pile on my guy now. But I seen you recently on No Jumper, and when in that conversation of the lawsuit that was filed, you said, well, did Kendrick defame him by saying whatever? Drake was on stage with a woman that was 17.
And the legal age of consent in Colorado is 17.
Okay.
I know this. I know all the states.
Okay, so technically he wasn't.
I said all that. You were so fucking emotional, you didn't want to catch it. I said, listen. I said, this is my exact words. I said, legal age of consent is 17 in the state he was in.
Man, I don't give a fuck about it. Man, listen, I'm still gonna think a certain way, even if it's legal or not. You can't go to jail. Like, why? Like, that's just desperate to me. Like, are you that desperate? Like, you can't get a grown woman that is willing and able to do anything and everything, and you won't have to second guess your freedom? Why not just get a grown ass woman? I don't understand it. I guess it's easier just to get these young girls that don't. I guess all you gotta do is just buy them a t-shirt and they just ready to pop it open. I guess niggas don't want to work for it, right? Because they know if they talk to a grown woman, it's not as easy. But shit, they just as easy too sometimes. Shit, what the fuck? I guess, young girls, or, you ain't really got to do nothing. Just got to pick them up in a nice car and then they'll just, whatever. But I don't know. Legal or not, I ain't doing that shit. It's just, I'm good.
I said, now, I don't know if Drake falls up under the federal mandate because he's not a U.S. citizen. He didn't cross our border from Canada. Federal mandate is 18 across the board. Was it distasteful? Yes. But because legal age of consent is 17, they couldn't put that on him. I said all that. You was just so fucking turned up. You didn't get it.
Just stop. Hey, by the way, not to even just keep jumping like back and forth, but you see, this is why,
Excuse me.
Even with what you said is right. Anybody can say anything and make it a lawsuit to like just kill your character. But yeah. I really look at the father and say, you know why the father should have at least brought your daughter. If she got penetrated by two men at 13, two grown men at 13, in the lawsuit it said Jay-Z finished, which I'm assuming ejaculated. Your daughter has to be in some type of pain. I'm assuming. So if you bring her to the hospital, if not only should you bring her because that's your daughter and you would imagine that she just went through traumatic stuff, you went to bring her to the hospital, but it would document that she had sex. And that date. And then if it could then be corroborated now in post that it was Jay-Z and Diddy, it's already game over, right? But if there was nothing documented, people could be like, well, how do we know if this woman was even at the VMAs? How can we know if she was even at the after party?
But because they can file anything on a civil, right? Anything on a civil, and people say, hey, look, 80% of the time they just settle out. People go for it, and then guess what? What the hell? You know what else they need to do, Act?
What?
If you are caught or found to be lying in your civil suit, right?
Yeah.
Then it should be some some action on that, bro.
I'm with that too. This shit got to stop. People just doing this shit, especially, women coming out here saying, oh, this man touched me, and they know they lying. And then now the guy got to spend all this money paying lawyer fees. He's 100% innocent. She just mad because he don't want to be with her no more. So now since he don't want to be with her, now she going to go to the police and say, oh, he beat me. Oh, he put his hands on me. Oh, he did this. All because you got your feelings hurt. So now you want to try to take this man's freedom away. No, something needs to happen about that. People can't just do these type of things and just get away with it. So you can just purposely lie, purposely accuse someone of raping you, punching you, physically attacking you. You know you lying, but you got your feelings hurt because whatever reason. Now you want to sue them just because your feelings hurt. And when you get found out that you're a liar, nothing happens. You just go around your way. But now that man done spent thousands of dollars. Now, even if he's innocent, he's still being talked about because he got accused, right? There's innocent men that never did nothing to nobody but people still talk about it because they were accused. Now he got to live with just being accused, even though he ain't do shit. But the person that accused him knew that they lied. Nothing happens to that person. Something has to happen. All right. And I've been saying that for a long time. All these, especially women, coming out here falsely accusing people, saying this and saying that, taking to people court, trying to, and then nothing happens to them. Nothing happened to them. They just walk away scot-free. Like, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's really fucking irritating. Like, people can just do that and nothing happens to them. No, they need to end up going to jail, paying fines, paying penalties, something got to happen to them. You can't just do that shit and just walk away. That shit ain't right. That shit ain't right.
There's nothing that happens to the person that's just bullshitting. It's either I get some money or I don't, and that's it.
Yep. Yeah, so I do know it's simply because I got sued for somebody who I never met. They said on my stream I defamed them, and they asked for some money. Of course, I ain't paying it, but the legal fees are mounting up. The only thing my lawyer said, because I ain't gonna lie, I'm $200K in the hole. Like, these lawyers cost a lot, bro, and they're dragging. This was for 2 years. They said I defamed them. Now, the only thing my lawyer said, listen, this might take another 2. Are you down and prepared to possibly pay us another 150? They said, or we could just tell this, like, this chick is broke. We could just say, hey, you want 30, and we could wrap it here, but you're taking a loss. Or you could pay the 400 overall or 500
and win.
And win.
Still be 400.
No. This is what they say.
Instead of be 230.
No. This is what they say. So I pay, say, 400, 500. This is us. We're gonna win. Like, they don't even want to go to trial, right? They claim they want to go to trial, but they don't want to go to trial. They're in appeals right now. Here's the thing. There's something called an anti-SLAPP law, which means if I file a lawsuit in New York State saying Wack 100 raped me on Tuesday of last week, and your lawyers file a lawsuit to say, what type of bullshit is this? Wack 100 was in Argentina Tuesday last week. They're going to dismiss it, but they're going to say this is a frivolous lawsuit, and an anti-SLAPP law the anti-SLAPP statute says you got to pay for the legal fees. So here's the thing. From a broke chick, that's what happened with Tierra Marie. You know, right? When Tierra Marie sued 50 and owed him money. So Tierra Marie sued 50. The shit got dismissed, and then she owed 50, 30,000. Except it's gonna be some broke chick that will be $400,000 that I can never collect.
There it goes.
But I gotta do it to set a principle. You get what I'm saying? Because what I realized is that, and I think this is why Jay-Z. So from what I heard, there's been like 4 or 5, like, chicks claiming Jay-Z did whatever. They're like, yo, pay us money, right? And I do think if it was one that maybe was like, you know what? Shit, I don't want her to come out and start doing interviews. Let me just pay this one girl off. Maybe he would. He was like, yo, I'm not admitting to nothing. I'm just gonna pay you off because you feel hurt. Cool. But there's a lot of them. And what happens is when you're Jay-Z status, 4 or 5 bring 40 to 50 more. You know, they got a hotline for Diddy. Imagine the Jigga hotline. It ain't gonna be 1-900 hustler, it's gonna be 1-900 payday. So
that's great.
So I think this is why he's getting at it. But here's the thing. Here's the thing that sucks for Jay. Everything he was doing is fucked up. Every deal he was working on, fucked up. Everybody, tomorrow morning, I guarantee it.
Oh, it's done. They pull him back.
Hey, I think we should just go in a indefinite break right now in negotiations for you to open up this or you to be a part of this. By the way, here's the thing too. Hey, bro, don't be surprised if you start seeing Jay-Z sell shares in Rock Nation. Hey, here's the thing too. Remember, he re-upped with the NFL for the Super Bowl shit. That position that he. Yo.
Goddamn. Do y'all think it's a coincidence that everything is leading up right before the Super Bowl? Like, everything is happening right before the Super Bowl. I don't think that's a coincidence. But they really trying to stop. So now, shit, since they can't, like, you know, they going at the UMG, they going at the Jay-Z. Do y'all think it's a coincidence? It seems like somehow, some way, the Super Bowl is involved into it. Like, it seems like it. Something going on, man. I don't know. Just mighty interesting how all these lawsuits. First Drake suing UMG. Now this is happening. What's next? Like, I'm sure there's going to be another lawsuit. Somehow it's going to be tied to the Super Bowl. Now, you know, Jay-Z has a partnership with the Super Bowl. Kendrick is with Jay-Z. You know, so it's like it seemed like it's all tied in. I don't know. Just, you know, observing, you know, I me personally, I don't think it's a coincidence at all. You know, I think it's all tied in.
If they had dropped this shit before, ain't no re-up coming.
They can get rid of it, but the re-up is never final because there's always a clause in there.
Yep.
There's always a clause in there that if you do something that discredits yourself
that's true too.
or the organization, all bets off.
So I believe this is going to cause, and this is why it sucks, right? I don't know what Jay-Z's done. I don't know what he ain't do. But what I do know is just the mere fact that this is public. Now, here's the thing, and I said this to everybody. This is how Jay-Z's smarter than Diddy. Jay-Z has a hand in a lot of media. Watch this tomorrow, Wack. Tomorrow, a lot of the usual hip-hop blogs or hip-hop personalities, you and me, you know, we give it up about anything. You know, it don't matter. But there's a lot of people, they're not going to talk about this or they're going to sanitize it or try to move on. Also, I do think if Rock Nation is what I think they are, they have a story in their back pocket to change this whole conversation. Not about this. They're just going to give a bigger story. Everybody knows the only way to kill one story is to give a bigger story. So we might see a 4K video of some crazy shit that happened that we're going to say, fuck that. I think that's going to come. But right now, Jay is going to all his business. By the way, you know he's on the board of Square. So Square owes Cash App. When he sold Tidal, he sold it to Square. And he became a board member there. He's been racking up power moves. A lot of people said that he was trying to either get, I don't know if it was the Dodgers or something. Like he was about to make some major moves in terms of even buying a sports team. He's been doing some good shit.
New York, New Jersey, New York City, I can tell the people want it. Yeah, I said that. Oh, yeah, I did that. Hey, what's up, now?
Beach Boy Dre super chatted $4.99. Rumors been saying Jay Prince is behind this lawyer and 120 cases in Houston. Round 2, eyes.
It's that round 2 that Drake was talking about. Something is being done, man. Something is being done. Yeah, I heard that. I heard that too. Yeah. This man, I think 2024 was just a warm up. All right. This whole year was an appetizer. 2025 really about to be crazy. This is I think this was just the appetizer of what's to come. Next year, well shit, not even next year. It seemed like every week. We still got 2.5 weeks left of this year. Ain't no telling what else gonna happen, but 2025 is gonna be golly. It's gonna be crazy.
The mainstream.
I just said that. I said he cannot afford to drag this out no 2-3 years, bro. He cannot afford that, bro. It'll fuck some shit up. There's got to be something that get resolved quick.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a quick resolution. It looks like they're about to go to war with this lawyer because
exactly. I think they're gonna try to discredit him. They discredit the lawyer, a lot of shit goes away. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what he's about to do.
This is why, honestly, again, I don't know who did what. I don't know who did nothing. I was surprised I saw Dr. Dre do Drink Champs recently. I think a lot of...
You keep going that Dre, bro.
No, it's not going that Dre. It's not going that Dre at all. No, what I'm saying is that you could tell it starts with the niggas with the big pockets. Dre is a billionaire. Anybody who feel wrong or they might just have no money, even if it's frivolous. Like, Jay knew his... Like, I think Jay knew his card was going to be called the moment
he knew that.
Yeah, because he started shutting shit down early. What I'm saying is that if I'm a billionaire, they're getting at the billionaires now. They're getting at Kanye too. The thing is, Kanye's an enigma. He's just still doing what he want to do. But every hip hop billionaire is getting sued. Kanye got a lawsuit by Lauren Pisciotta in Stanley Mott's court in LA.
Yeah.
I know Lauren personally. Worked with her direct.
Yeah, I think Dre is gonna be next. You know, all these black billionaires. You know, it seems like they're getting them one by one. So I'm sure we're gonna see something about Dre, Dr. Dre coming soon. He gonna be next. All these black billionaires. Yep. So I'm sure Dr. Dre gonna be next. They getting them one by one.
On the side with Kanye. Know her personally. I spoke with her since she filed a lawsuit. It's a little shocking to me. But very nice lady. Cool as fuck. I mean, we worked like side by side. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was with us when we went to see Elon Musk. She was right on the side of us.
Really?
Yeah, I know her personally, bro. When I got text threads and history of, Wack, help me out with this. I'm caught up with this. Can you do this? Move to Wack. We literally, when I introduced Tory Lanez to Kanye for the first time down in Miami, she was there with us. Right? Yeah, like I know her, like she cool people. So it was a little shocking. The first lawsuit was she didn't get paid. He was paying her $1 million a year.
Yeah. Yo, okay, so let me ask you this question.
6ix9ine knows. Remember when me and 6ix9ine flew into Austin that time?
Yeah.
Lauren was with us.
Hey, by the way, it's okay if you don't want to answer this, but do you believe that? Remember, the first lawsuit did not accuse him of any sexual stuff.
He was paying.
Do you think that? Do you think she only threw this on to say, "All right, since you're not taking me serious"? Or do you think that this is really her story that she's trying to go with?
Well, one has nothing to do with the other. Her getting paid, her getting paid, right, is one thing, right? And I believe he was supposed to re-up her contract. I do know her original contract was like $1 million a year. He was supposed to re-up it, and she was supposed to get more. So I don't know what happened, right? I know she put in a lot of work. She did her job, and she was a great worker. Cool people. This situation, right, it's a little odd to me because it sounds to me like she's saying.
Look, he was on there trying to find information about Jay-Z, but then his name popped up in the media, and he was like, "Oh shit."
This odd to me. Cool people. This situation.
Hey, Act, nigga, you next too, boy. Hey, Act, your ass gonna be tabloids too. Look at it. Look at Act's face. He's like, "Oh shit, I'm up there." Look at it.
She did her job. He was supposed to re-up it, and she was supposed to get more. So I don't know what happened, right? I know she put in a lot of work. She did her job, and she was a great worker. Cool people.
Guilty. Look at his face. Look at his face. He's like, "Oh shit, they go me." Yeah, that's you right there, Act. Yep, that's you. Did you actually think about Hop So Stream, Jay-Z, Mogul? Yep, that's you. Like, goddamn.
This situation, right, it's a little odd to me because it sounds to me like she's saying this happened prior to, because whoever Ye's girlfriend was,
yeah,
Lauren was assigned to her. You know what I'm saying? And when she moved, the other one moved, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, it just happened prior to, and then you became his assistant. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, did you guys meet? Because from what I'm reading, it's like they met over here, whatever happened, whatever, okay. But then you ask yourself, well, why did you go to work for him? Well, they're going to say, well,
they got that damn phone, boy. That damn orange phone.
He offered to pay $1 million a year for assistant. So then they're going to say, is that normal? Or was this part of this shit hush money? You see how this shit gonna go? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
He really paid her, documented $1 million for a year. So it was like, okay, if you hired her after the fact.
All right, well, I gotta get up out of here. I'll definitely be back, man. It's gonna be a lot going on. But yeah, we're gonna take a little break right here. All right, take a little break. We'll be back with more. It's a lot going on. It's a lot, and now people gonna start. Now people are going to start bringing up, like I said, Aaliyah. People are going to start bringing up Foxy Brown. People are going to start bringing up his history with Rihanna, because apparently, you know, he made Rihanna sign like a contract at 3 o'clock in the morning, like threatening Rihanna. So yeah, this is just the tip of the iceberg for Jay-Z. And then y'all remember this? Maybe they got the footage. Maybe they're going to release the footage of, you know, what happened in the elevator. So this is just the beginning for Jay-Z. Y'all seen how they did Diddy, right? Little by little, then bam, video came out. So what if we get the full video of this night? You know, this is just the beginning, man. So yeah, but we gonna cut it off right there. We'll be back. All right. So other than that, yeah, man, I'll be posting videos all day. I'm about to go and talk some shit on the other channel. I'm gonna go over there, then we come right back. I'm gonna be on all damn day. All right, so subscribe to the channel. Yeah, 3 a.m. signing. Yeah, it was like, it was a part in here saying that when Rihanna signed to Jay-Z, it was at 3 o'clock in the morning, and it seemed like he was like threatening her, like, hey, if you don't sign this, there's 2 ways you're gonna sign this. Either you're gonna walk through the door, or I'm gonna throw you out the window, type shit. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? Let me see if I can find that. Let me see if I can find it before I leave. It was somewhere around here. There he goes.
This is when Jay-Z locked Rihanna into his office. And according to Rihanna, Jay-Z told her that there's only 2 ways to get out of this office. You either sign this record deal and walk out the front door, or you can go out through the window from the 29th floor. Rihanna would sign her.
Yeah, I think I remember seeing that. Rihanna on signing to Jay-Z.
She said, we don't sing songs here, we sing artists. And there was this little pause, and I was nervous. But then he said, and we're interested. And there was this sudden feel of relief.
But then he said something about a window and a door or something.
Oh, then he said, he did it whole word.
I did a lot of homework on you this lady.
He said, there are two ways to leave here, either through the door with the deal sign or through this window, and we're on the 29th floor.
Yeah, that's what Rihanna said out of her own mouth. It said that there's two ways we're going to do this. Either you're going to walk out of here being signed or we're going to throw you out the window. That's what Rihanna said. Yeah, so it's going to be a lot of stuff that's going to be resurfacing. Yeah. It's going to be a lot of stuff that's going to be resurfaced. Yeah, I didn't know about this until I said, what the fuck? I was like, oh, shit, what the hell? Rihanna said that out of her own mouth. This is not no speculations. Rihanna said that a long time ago. But people probably, heard that and just, brushed it off. A lot of this old shit is going to come back. So, yeah, this is what Rihanna said out of her own mouth.
Sign or
Yeah, I think I remember seeing that.
That shit crazy.
Rihanna on signing to Jay-Z.
I didn't know about this.
Yes, he said, we don't sing songs here, we sing artists. And there was this little pause, and I was nervous. But then he said, and we're interested. And there was this sudden feel of relief.
But then he said something about a window and a door or something.
Oh, then he said, he did it whole word.
I did a lot of homework on you this lady.
He said, there are two ways to leave here, either through the door with the deal sign or through this window, and we're on the 29th floor. Yes, he said, there are two ways to leave here, either through the door with the deal sign or through this window, and we're on the 29th floor.
Wow. On that note, yeah, they kind of laughed it off, but there's two ways that this could happen. Either you leave here, you sign this contract, or you're going to leave throughout the door. Which one you going to choose? And guess what happened? Rihanna signed that contract at 3 a.m. in the morning. Yeah, a lot of stuff is about to be brought back up. So this is just the beginning. All right. So woo! Yeah, buddy. All right. So we'll be back. We'll be back with some more information, with some more stuff. Yeah, this is just the beginning. All right. So other than that, man, y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. And I'll see y'all later on today, all right? I'll be posting videos throughout the day. And we'll be back with some more shit, man. This is shit about to get crazy, all right? Salute to y'all. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I'm up out of here. Peace.